Hey there, everybody! It's your old pal Michael, and it's the time for the InStride 5K, 10K run here in my hometown of Richland. Kathleen took forever getting ready this morning.
Not all
So
forever.
we had like an hour drive to get here.
Oh, sure.
No,
We live just down the street.
Yeah, seriously, it was more like a 5-minute drive, if that, just to get here. I mean, maybe if we had to stop at the light, it was like 5 minutes. But it's not that far. I'm standing behind me is like the finish line, the start line area. That's where we'll start the race, and we'll finish the race there.
And the dashing young lad over there in the American flag shirt is Tom.
Yeah, he's the race announcer. He'll also be the guy announcing the parade today as well.
Yes.
You can catch that actually in another vlog. That's actually coming out tomorrow on the 5th. It's basically, I'm going to call it the 4th of July Spectacular, where we'll have Sunday and today with the parade and hanging out with my friend Rory as well. We'll have that in there also.
How you hanging out with your friend Rory?
We got tons of people warming up on the track as well.
Y'all walking and running and getting all ready to doing their exercise.
Yep. The weather today is pretty cool. We got some clouds and some sun, so we shouldn't be too warm. If this race were to be held later in the week, it would be absolutely brutal because it's going to be humid and hot the rest of the week. Although by the weekend, I guess it should be a little bit cooler. But today's like one of the last days for some cool weather. So we should have some good race weather. There's a little wind, but nothing bad that's going to hold you up.
Not bad.
The course, I've ran this many times.
And I've walked it.
And I have also, a lot of my routes involve like parts of the course too. So I know it for the most part. So we start out, we'll go out the driveway here. Kathleen will turn it around. From the start line, we'll head up and out the driveway. And then we'll make a left-hand turn out of the driveway. Then after that, we go straight down M89 and just continue down that for at least a little over a mile.
We passed our house.
Yeah, we'll end up crossing, going through the light, and instead of going around the corner to continue on goal, we go down D Avenue. And then we go down, take a left down Foxwood, which is like a half mile, and there's a little bit of like a dip in there, so you get a little bit of a downhill. And then you turn left on DE, and that's downhill a little bit going all the way down that street. And then we turn left on 32nd, where you'll find the most hills on the course. Oh gosh, I guess we better move. That's like the place where you'll find the most hills on the course, but it's not like big hills, I guess.
30 seconds not bad on the hill when you're walking.
No, it's not bad. There's like when you come off, there's like a gradual uphill, and then it flattens out, and then you get a little downhill and then uphill.
Yeah.
And then it flattens out again, and then you turn right, heading up M89 again, and then we come back on the driveway and finish at the same place we started. So that's the route for the course.
And I'll be filming the action by action for you guys.
Yep. Thanks to Kathleen for doing that, my lovely wife. So yep, that's the route of the course. It's nothing too hard or anything like that. So hopefully today we can get a good time, and hopefully everybody else that's running can get a good time as well.
And placing a good time too.
Yeah, and hopefully I can get top 3 of my age group so I can get a medal. So that'd be great. So we'll catch you on the flip side at near the start of the race. On the events that occurred on June 7th. Thank you very much.
If you didn't hear that, that was for all the people that died and was injured in that bicycle crash on June 7th.
So, I'm going to put the play on here, and Mr. Tom Chalker is one of the boys. Sing it loud, sing it proud. It is our Independence Day, where we get to celebrate a lot of freedoms here. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, say can
What's so proud?
There you go. Good job, Tens. Over here, runners, plenty of bagel bites from the water. Holy smokes, look at this guy coming with a final kill. 7-17. More Nesbitt, 10 years old, out there running. Good job.
Oh my God, you got second. So?
All right, back up here to wrap up the video here for the InStride 5K and 10K run. You didn't get to see my time very well there. I don't know why the camera didn't want to focus on the timesheet. I tried like 2 different times and it didn't focus on it very well. Ended up with a time of 20:32. So it's not bad. It was 8 seconds slower than I ran at the Classic. However, when looking at my time for the last like 0.1 miles, it was actually like 54 seconds when the last 0.1 is usually like 40 seconds. And it wasn't like I was jogging it either. So I think that was like maybe 14 seconds too long for the last 0.1. Otherwise I'd had like a 2018. So I'm going to take it and look at like that actually I would have had a little bit of a faster time. Yes, I found a baseball out here, by the way, too. Not like that's a big concern or anything. So I finished 3rd in my age group, which was really surprising. I thought I was going to win my age group, and then I go and look at the results. I'm like, holy cow, I was 3rd. I got beat by 2 guys that ran both in the 19s, like mid 19s. So I didn't really have a chance to beat them. One was from Kalamazoo, and I've never like seen the guy run before my age group, so it might be a new guy. And the other guy was from Minneapolis, so got beat from a guy out of town. Not a big deal though. I haven't got my medal yet. They haven't started handing them out just yet. So as soon as they start handing them out, I'll go over and get mine, and then I'll show that to you. But the race went pretty well. First mile I ran was a 6:15. I was passing some guys in the first mile, which I felt good about. Really, I ran my own race. I ran my own pace. There wasn't anybody I really was sticking with, unless there was somebody that had been around me. But most of the people I was passing, and there weren't quite a few people who passed me. There were maybe like 1 or 2 people within the race. In fact, one of the guys that passed me, I ended up passing back. So I think technically I might have only got passed by maybe like two runners, 3, but it only ended up being like 2. So the first mile, 6:15, felt pretty good, felt pretty strong. Second mile ended up being like a 6:33. So that was, it slowed down a little bit, but not too bad. I still felt nice and strong as we were heading down through Foxwood and then down DE. And that's when we kind of started running in the sun, and usually when I'm running in the sun, I start squinting a lot, if you've ever noticed from looking at my pictures I take. So that kind of bothers me a little bit, and then I kind of start ducking my head. But then when we came up 32nd, I just powered up the hills, past another runner heading up the hill. And then, oh geez, I was like, who's there? I felt the bleachers start shaking. It's my cousin Kevin. I was like, what the heck is going on? Is there an earthquake? And then in the last mile, I was, just trying to push through, make it to the end. Got a little bit of shoulder cramp in my left shoulder. And the last mile was a 6:48. So 20:32 was my total time. Woo, geez, there's Kathleen too, right behind me. See, is she in there? Oh, my shoulder's blocking her. There she is. So that was my final time, 20:32, third of my age group. Kevin, did you say I was 9th when I was coming in?
I think so.
Okay, if Kevin counted right, which if his math skills haven't deteriorated that much.
My hair has.
Yeah. I should have been 9th overall. I'll go start getting medals. Medals. Yeah, I got multiple medals.
Hey, they said only top 2.
Yeah.
Did they really?
Yeah.
In each age group.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So you're telling me I didn't get a medal?
Yeah.
What?
We're teasing you.
Oh my gosh, I was gonna say, there's actually some races that have only done that top 2 in the age group. Oh my gosh, I started freaking out. Nope, so I was, okay, I'm gonna get a medal in just a minute here, as soon as I start handing them out. So we'll show you the medal, and then actually, because I forgot, I showed off the t-shirt in a vlog that's not coming out till tomorrow. So I'll show that when we get home too, and explain what it's all about. So let's just do the closing right now. So I want to thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing to my channel. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to my channel for more content. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Links are in the description below. Drop a thumbs up on this video if you did enjoy it. And by the way, YouTube, I guess, has been unsubbing people, just going through like a purge of doing that. So if like for some reason you were watching this and you're unsubscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button again so you can resubscribe. So this is Mike Loudon, over and out. But remember, stick around because we're going to show you the medal, and then we're going to show you the shirt. So talk to you a little bit later. All right, here's the medal. 3rd place in my age group. InStride, Independence Day, 5K, 10K run right here in Richland. Yeah, my hometown! Yeah!
There were only 3 people.
Oh, there were more than 3 people in my age group. There was like 6, which is a surprise because usually there's like, yeah, only like 3 people in my age group. All right, and to wrap up this race recap, this is the InStride shirt. As you can see, it's safety yellow as what they called it. And if you look on the side here, it says strength and remembrance. And as you can see, they've got 9 stars inside this bicycle tire that's shaped like a heart. This is for a dedication to the Kalamazoo biking tragedy that happened on June 7th. And so all the stars represent the bikers that were either injured or killed in that tragedy. And that's why this is safety yellow as well. Now let me flip it to the back. Put the camera down for just a second here. So hopefully you like staring at the carpet. And that way we can show you all the sponsors that are on the back of the shirt. So this is Michael Loudon, now officially over and out. All right, I swear this is the last clip of this video. I keep coming back one time after another. Just to update you, I was actually 8th overall in the InStride 5K run today. So Kevin thought I was 9th. I was actually 8th overall. Let's see, what else was there? Oh yeah, time-wise, I mentioned I was 20:32. I forgot to say that that was actually 8 seconds slower than when I was at the Kalamazoo Classic. So pretty close to what I was there. However, apparently the course might be a 1/10 of a mile longer, which if it was, then technically I would have been under 20 minutes today, because of 0.1 is usually like 40 seconds. So you take 20:32 minus 40, that's 19:52 for my time. It would have been if I did the math there. But, you know, that would be totally unofficial. Officially, it was 20:32. We'll see what we can do this Saturday, which I totally forgot to remind you. The next race I'm doing. It is this Saturday, Steve's Raider Stomp, 5K, 10K. I'll be doing the 5K. They both start at the same time. That's in Decatur. And this is one of my favorite races just for the way that they treat you. Better, like way better, way over the top than what any other race does. And you will see why on Saturday, what I'm exactly talking about. So that's it. And by the way, before I go, happy 4th of July and happy Independence Day to all of you watching. And even if you're not watching this from the United States, happy Independence Day and 4th of July to you as well, even though it's, you know, just a normal day there.